Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, live from the bubble in Orlando, Florida. Is this categorized as a home game for the Orlando Magic? I mean, they from here, but we ain't talking about that right now. As we cover day 2 of your 2020 NBA playoff game, highlight commentary.
Get your bitch ass out the way.
We'd start with the opening game as the number 1 seeded Milwaukee Bucks take on the Orlando Magic. And somebody better call Lou Williams because it's looking like Magic City, because Orlando jumps out to an early lead over the team with the best record in the NBA. Where is the defense? And y'all supposed to be the number 1 ranked defensive team? It must have been some kind of genjutsu. Orlando went on a 16-4 run, and then Milwaukee finally remembered how to play basketball. That's how the white man shoots the basketball. But it appears every single time Milwaukee would go on a run, Orlando would respond with a run of their own. They must be pro-Peter or anti-hunting, because whenever the Bucks decided to get close, Orlando would pull away. Under 5 minutes left to play in the first half, Milwaukee once again tries an offensive surge. Giannis remembered he was the damn MVP. Look at this stat padding right here. You know he could have scored the first time. The basketball gods even let him make a three-pointer, but does Orlando give a fuck? Not at all. Into the second half we go. Long stride, heavy stomp, Poppy, the reigning, defending, undisputed MVP. Giannis would go to work, and his mojo would rub off on his teammates, and they'd cut their deficit all the way down to 3. But the closest they'd get is 1, because Orlando would say enough of that as they'd recapture their magic. The Bucks defense was so bad, anybody who was wearing blue could have walked away with a basket. Even Terrence Ross out here dunking like it's 2013. And then the Orlando Magic would make it rain from deep as if they graduated with a PhD from R. Kelly University with a degree in Trey Songz studies.
Oh, I'm about to dive in. Splash.
Get these bum-ass deer off the court. Game done. Orlando takes game 1. On to game 2. The Indiana Pacers take on the Miami Caliente. Hey Jimmy, I'm not your Butler. Lays it up for 2. Duncan, I only shoot threes. Robinson would connect on a 3. Butler would put in an and 1. And then Duncan would showcase that he doesn't know how to score inside the 3-point line and dish it off to Adebayo. It's a possibility TJ Warren scored more points inside this 9 games in the bubble than he did his entire career.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Hey Jimmy, I'm not your Butler. Sometimes Tyler's a hero, other times he's a villain. Looks like Jay Crowder may have just graduated from the school of Hulk Hogan with a certificate with the finger poke of doom. Down goes Oladipo.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
In God's name, can that human being be from this planet? How can he? Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul? You son of a bitch! Do you realize what you just done?
Victor Oladipo would be forced to leave the game. He would not return. But in the wake of his departure, Indiana would not take their foot off the gas as they jump out to an 8-point lead late in the first quarter. But midway through the second quarter, Miami would begin their comeback, and they'd refuse to leave like a woman who just so happens to be dickmatized. Jimmy Butler would dunk it home, and Miami would go into halftime leading against Indiana. Remember when Goran Dragic got dunked on by Derrick Rose? Good times. But the Dragon's doing everything in his power to make sure that nobody remembers that, and it's a crime that he's not listed as a candidate for the 6th Man of the Year. By the end of this game, Jimmy Butler needs to be charged with embezzlement with the amount of steals he got. And you can't forget Bam Adebayo can't be stopped inside. Keep in mind the dreadlock powers always work, even in the NBA. Bam Adebayo puts a little bit of the English on the layup. Good Lord, that was beautiful. But keep in mind, Miami has the most blown leads of 10 points or more in the NBA this season. They blow a lead for every tweet Chrissy Teigen deletes from her Twitter. Miami may be the only team in the league that if they go up by 20, their fans get worried. And just like that, Indiana takes the lead. Would you like that on a roll or a hero? But midway through the fourth, Miami says we may have blown the lead, but maybe we can create another one, as Goran Dragic would make his presence felt as Miami would go up by 6. I stand corrected. Fuck out of here. Right back at you, pussy. But then Jimmy Butler would showcase that he doesn't drive automatic. He's got the clutch in the car. He's one of the worst 3-point shooters in the league this year, but he comes up clutch with 2 back-to-back baskets, and to close out the game, connects on a perimeter bank shot that would give Miami the victory. Hey, fuck TJ Warren. He could eat a dick.
And fuck his mama too.
We'd move on to Game 3, OKC taking on Houston. This is one of the series that needed to be in the arena because everybody knows you'd want to see Chris Paul return back to Houston and you'd love to see Russell Westbrook return back to OKC in the playoff atmosphere. But we would be denied because for some goddamn reason, an idiot decided to eat a damn bat.
I thought a spider bite Peter Parker and he became Spider-Man. So if I eat a bat, maybe I could become Batman.
It don't work like that, dummy!
Splash.
If Houston could have shot like this from 3, they would have been in the NBA Finals during Game 7 in 2018. And when he comes back, he's not going to help you from 3. Still one of my favorite players, but golly, does he carry bricks. James Harden was doing whatever the hell he wanted this game, and Houston's offense could not be stopped. Did you forget he stepped back Poppy? Aquaman Steven Adams was out there doing a whole lot of nothing, and Houston was just pouring on the assault from deep. James Harden scored so much, you would have thought he spent the night at the Kardashian house. Well, then again, he did. It just wasn't fair. Oklahoma City came out to the bubble, and they didn't even have any thunder. And if they did, they were in Pewter City Gym, because it wasn't working at all. Chris Paul damn near had a triple-double, and they still was getting blown out. Take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother.
Game over.
Houston takes the W. And last but certainly not least, our main event of Game 1, as the Portland Trail Blazers, winners of the play-in, take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis, finding his sweet spot down low, would connect on a fadeaway jumper. Discount Steve Urkel, CJ McCollum pulls up from the free throw line. It's good. Might I add, Portland is not a traditional 8 seed. They are no doormat. They came to the bubble with a mission. They were in the Western Conference Finals last year, and they only had a terrible record this year because they were dealing with injuries. Everybody is back now and they're healthy. If I'm a Lakers fan, I would be truly afraid. Whose bright idea was it to put Alex Caruso on Damian Lillard? Unhand me, white man. That's a three-pointer for your bitch ass. Ever since the restart of the NBA games, Damian Lillard is the best player in basketball. But LeBron says, don't forget about me. Hit him on top. Use rapid spin for 2. Somebody need to add LeBron to the Avengers. That brother got vision. He'd find bum-ass Danny Green in the corner. Hey, look, it's the other Morris twin. Following a Portland miss. Hey, look, it's Dwight Howard. Remember when he used to be elite? Kyle, occasional buckets. Kuzma puts up the jumper. And look at Dwight out here hustling, looking like he was in 2009 again. But that was pretty much the end of that. Looks like Kyle may have just found his mojo. Puts in a 3. Then Anthony Davis would continue to go to work. He'd connect on a jumper. And then LeBron would find him inside with a beautiful bounce pass. And he'd finish the first half with 21 points. Did I do that? I can't believe people are surprised Melo is making shots. LeBron with a wraparound bounce pass to JaVale McGee, as Shaq would say. Danny Green made a 3. He'd end the game 2 for fucking 14, you goddamn bum. Did I do that? Ew, she got corns. Clip your toes. Let me see that finger roll. I don't think there's a single NBA fan who likes Hassan Whiteside. AD blew right past him just for us. Why is nobody switching with Alex Caruso to guard Lillard? This is ridiculous. And the Lakers would end the third quarter only down by 3. We into the fourth quarter and somehow Kyle Kuzma got the green beam. And on their very next possession, LA would regain the lead. Kyle Kuzma out here letting his nuts hang. The Lakers by 6. But it appears they got caught in some sort of genjutsu, because let's just leave the hottest player in the NBA wide open. No, we're not talking about you, LeBron. Caruso getting treated like a hoe. Everybody's getting a turn. And it's about time to check your watches. Logo Lillard from deep got the 3 to go. Dame. But keep in mind, Dame times for the entire team, because discount Steve Urkel puts in a basket.
Come here.
Shit out here, nigga.
Hassan bum-ass Whiteside denies LeBron, and it's in the hands of Logo Lillard, and you know exactly where he's going. He's gonna pull up from the NBA logo. It's good. Let me do it one more time.
Gotcha, bitch.
No. Put respect on his name. Melo for 3. The Green Ranger looks to respond.
Yes.
Lakers trailing by 4. LeBron with the pass to Anthony Davis would cut their deficit to 2. But like Pentagon Jr., Gary Trent got 0 fear. Portland by 5. Alex getting cooked all game. He really thought he could be a hero. The Lakers caught in a genjutsu so deep, Nurkic walks into the paint for the dunk.
Game
Over.
LA goes down, and the Portland Trailblazers take a 1-0 lead. And for the first time since 2003, both number 1 seeds start out their postseason run with an L, as the Milwaukee Bucks, Los Angeles Lakers, Indiana Pacers, and Oklahoma City Thunder take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train.